What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm always intrigued to hear what you all have to say about these topics. And ladies and sports fans, and gentlemen, we got to talk about LeBron James Jr., a.k.a. Bronny James. As Brian Windhorst, the ESPN slash NBA slash LeBron James analyst, has just tweeted out some very revealing news. And it just continues on to pile on this whole debacle that Bronny James has been. I mean, not to dump on the kid or nothing like that. But really, man, I don't know what's going on. What is motivating these people to continue to even give this dude an opportunity, man? At this point, it is blatant robbery of opportunity, monetary gain, from people that are way more talented. At this point, we got a list of guys that's more talented than Bronny James, not getting the opportunities that he's getting. But they just continue to get this dude special treatment, and it's blatantly obvious why it's happening. But Brian Windhorst just tweeted out, the Lakers are only allowing Bronny James to play in G League home games. He's only going to play in the South Bay Lakers home games. He's only going to kind of be a part of the G League. Wait. He's only going to kind of be a part-time G League player, which, what is that? They giving this dude his own title status in the NBA. And he's not getting on United Airlines to fly these road games. I know he's getting somewhat special treatment and nepotism. Brian Windhorst continues, that's fine, honestly. Brian Windhorst says, I don't care. Like I said, it's normal. No, it is not. I said, Tony is saying, this is not normal. Now I think it's actually detrimental to him. I don't like that. I don't know whose idea it was, but obviously the Lakers are fine with it. They're doing it. On this particular instance, I think that's gone too far, and I don't think it benefits Bronny. I don't think it benefits the South Bay Lakers, and I don't think it benefits LeBron at this point. And so I was reading that fresh off the tweet. I just thought of this while I was reading. I should have got a screenshot, but I'll post it on the platforms, on the YouTube community page. Y'all can see for yourself, or go check it out on Twitter for yourself. But what Brian Windhorst just said, and shout out to Brian Windhorst, because for years he's been running the LeBron James propaganda. But as of recently, especially when it comes to Bronny James, he's been pretty honest and transparent on this thing. This isn't going to benefit Bronny James. I mean, in my opinion, Bronny needs all of the practice, all of the team chemistry building that he can do in order to improve, because he's not an NBA player, man. And I've said this, I'll continue to say this, he just doesn't have NBA, or I should say even basketball instincts. I mean, just basic things like cutting or making space. He does not have that ability. I'll say this, I ain't no NBA player, no more than Bronny James is, or at least what I'm thinking. But I know, to at least space the floor, or to at least make a cut for a layup. Bronny just doesn't have those basic instincts, and that's why I believe truly that this is some kind of LeBron James experiment going terribly wrong. I mean, the mainstream is trying to clean it up, trying to show highlights of his little, 4, 8-point performances, 8-point games. They try to, squeeze as many highlights as they can out of those little moments. But overall, if you're watching the games, you see Bronny James is cooked. and now he's getting special treatment in addition to a guaranteed contract, in addition to the privilege of still being quote unquote on the NBA roster, because I don't believe the Lakers will be filling that spot, with somebody else. They're going to just have to travel with 14 or 13, however many players you can bring along on the bench, but they just going to have to travel with one, that 15 minus one. And this dude gets to straddle between the G League home games. He doesn't have to do any of the road work, and that's convenient as well, while also still getting money for being a quote unquote NBA professional player. Hey, this is a zoo, man. This is a circus. It just goes along with what Kevin Durant said a couple years ago about LeBron James. Everything around LeBron is a circus, dude, and it's just like so much. So much, too much to digest, especially when it comes to this Bronny James situation. And the Bron sexuals always talking about, well, you talk about LeBron James a lot. Well, not really, bro. It's just this dude keeps some mess going on in the sports world. Everybody else seems to have some tranquility, some peace, and they build on their games. When I say everybody else, I mean the Steph Currys, the Kevin Durant's, the Kawhis. These dudes don't have constant drama going on to the point where we have to talk about it, because this stuff right here is ridiculous. It's setting a bad precedent for the future. I mean, think about it. If Bronny James can get into the NBA, anybody can. You can really justify anybody getting into the NBA now, because this dude is not doing anything that any normal person couldn't do. I promise you. You could get a dude from your local gym. You can get a high school player, the star athlete at your local high school, and he can do more than what Bronny's doing in the NBA. I promise you. It's just that's how bad Bronny is, and I'm not trying to pile on. It's just he continues to get this special treatment. He keeps getting pushed in the news cycle. They showing his, like I said, his highlights when the man puts up 2 points, 4 points, 6 points a game. They'll stop and have a segment on Bronny James as if D'Angelo Russell had 6 points, you know what I mean? They're going to stop and have a 15, 20-minute segment about it. It's just nasty work, man. It's nasty. But shout out to Brian Windhorst, like I said, man, for reporting this. And we will continue to see the clown show that is Bronny James's NBA career. And LeBron, man, I just don't know. Y'all know how I feel about LeBron. I've been really trying to avoid talking about LeBron James when I do the Bronny James videos. But it's a hand in hand. This dude has been a bit of a black eye for the NBA these last 20 years. And again, thank goodness for the mainstream media for him, because, the mainstream media opinion of LeBron James is not what the majority opinion is of LeBron James in the streets. And just we can just take the presidential election for just a microcosm of what it's really like in the NBA basketball world. The few people that was rocking with Kamala Harris, respectfully, they didn't have any sway in the election. Donald Trump won by a landslide, and that's how it is in the NBA world. LeBron James has a very small community of dudes that think he's the best ever, or revere him, and then the majority opinion out here is that LeBron James is a joke. That's really what it is, and like I say, it's not. It's just facts. When you lay the facts out, you write them all down. This is what LeBron James has done. You know what I mean? He continuously keeps some drama up, some mediocre mess going on, or some manufactured mess, that everybody can see through. Only people that can't see through it, again, is the small faction of people that worship this dude. And really, that's what it is at this point, because LeBron James has shown time and time again he's a consummate loser. That's what he does. He's a professional at it. He has mastered the fact he's mastered losing and then covering up his tracks. So, but everybody can see through it. Everybody's seeing through this Bronny James mess. And we're going to continue to call it out. So that's all I got for y'all on this one. Please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm always interested to hear what y'all got to say about these topics. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.